Does a deal make sense?
I mean, if Ford were to announce it was buying PG&E because it wants to cover everything from the creation of energy, or ExxonMobil maybe. I mean, this is a very strange thing. Yes, there's a commonality in terms of the clean energy notion, I suppose. And yes, maybe more importantly, Elon Musk is using one company to bail out an investment in another company that's fallen substantially over the last year. But just a look at the pure numbers shows how crazy this deal is. Okay, if you look at how much cash Tesla has on hand, and then throw in the debt, you've got a company that really, can't afford SolarCity. I mean, Tesla's got $1.4 billion in cash. They've got $3.2 billion in debt, right? So you look at the cash, you look at the debt. SolarCity is $5.8 billion in enterprise value if you look at the total value of the company, including the debt. So Tesla doesn't look. Tesla's got $1.4 billion in cash and has to build more factories to build the amount of cars they've announced. Now they're going to somehow raise more money or to acquire a company that's in a very different business than it is. Installing rooftop solar is a very different business than manufacturing cars. To try to do both at once is a very disparate feat.
Now Tesla isn't just manufacturing cars anymore. They're making batteries. And on the call, Musk said, this is something that we've been debating and thinking about for years, as in buying SolarCity. And the timing seemed right at this point because Tesla's ramping up its activity with Powerwall and the Power Pack, essentially with power storage. When you think about it that way, does it make more sense?
I mean, it's unclear what kind of business Powerwall is going to have, right? I mean, they've got great dreams for Powerwall, but most people have no use for Powerwall. The principal use of the factories coming out of the Panasonic Tesla plant in Nevada are going to be batteries for Tesla cars. So the notion that they're in this power supply business is ambitious. But it's a car maker, and its value as a car maker. If you look at what's happened to the stock of Tesla in after hours, shares are plummeting down more than 11% in after hours trading. And I think a lot of Tesla shareholders are going to say, wait a minute, you're taking this business that we think has great potential of making cars. Yes, they make them, they lose money on every car, but maybe someday they can be profitable. Well, that stock is tanking right now.
SolarCity shares, though, spiking on this news. Now, Elon has said he's going to abstain from this vote. But let's talk about his involvement in both of these companies and what this means.
Well, I mean, he's put the board together in both companies. So the board of
his
Tesla...
His cousin is the CEO of
SolarCity. But more to the point, the board of directors in both companies have worked with Elon and supported Elon in everything that he's done thus far. So the notion that these companies can be independent, I think, is, it's good of him to recuse himself. He absolutely should. But I don't think we should look at those boards and say they are completely without influence upon each other or don't follow the desires of Elon Musk.
So my question is, why now? Tesla is supposed to be focusing on the Model 3. He said he was sleeping in a sleeping bag at the end of the production line. What is the impetus at this very moment for them to make this offer?
Look, financially, both companies need a big change. Tesla does not have, some critics say that Tesla does not have the cash it needs in order to build extra plants, and to support the production goals that they have announced, the accelerated production goals that they have announced. This notion, for example, that they're going to open up factories in China, which we reported on yesterday, seems to me like, well, where are they going to get the money for that? So Tesla it's going to be very expensive for them to do all the things that they've announced they're going to do. SolarCity has got its own set of financial problems. Maybe this is just a rearranging of all the deck chairs and an opportunity for Tesla to do a massive capital raise to fund this and everything else it's trying to do.